Okay. All right. I believe I am live. Finally. Okay, my streaming program is not working anymore, so I'm going live on YouTube and live on Facebook, I do believe. So today I want to talk about the Temple of Lectures. Sounds kind of boring when you first hear it, but it's not boring. This site is called Take What Rings True. So if I say something that's not true for you, fine, let it go. My name is Teresa Micheletti, and today I want to talk about the Temple of Lectures. So you can visit the Temple of Lectures on the other side, heaven. It is a multi-leveled building with a golden fence all around it and a golden gate. Hi, Hilda. Yay. Thank you for everyone who's listening or everyone who watches the recording. So there's this multi-level building, a golden fence all around, a golden gate, and an orange dome. It's sort of Romanesque and Egyptian. So this hall has pillars with lotus-like designs on the top, but it has columns all around it too. And at the back, there is an obelisk, a golden obelisk. And this represents gathering information from God. It's sort of like the finger of God, like you're taking information, channeling information directly from God for your lecture. So there are lecturers here, and they study and work here, including writers, teachers, theologians, and more. So you might hear Socrates or Aristotle or researchers or scientists like Einstein or Abraham Lincoln, Claude Monet, any of God's messengers might be there practicing a lecture or giving a lecture. You might see Buddha, Jesus, Edison, Benjamin Franklin, Steinbeck, so many great minds. There are cushion benches to sit on to listen while people are practicing their lecture. You might go into the big auditorium in the middle and hear a lecture or even a concert. Oh, I think I'm not on here. Okay, sorry. My phone slipped. Okay, so you can hear all those people. There's an opportunity for you, anyone, to come and learn how to give a lecture or to be a better public speaker. You can get coaching. They will help you with your topic. They will help you with how to design a lecture, how to include humor. And there's no judgment. And there's no stage fright on the other side. So it's a good place to practice. If you want to be a lecturer, you want to give talks, you have to give a talk for some reason, this would be a good place to go practice. You might see someone being coached. In one section of this great temple, you can see all these great minds working, studying. Someone from science or medicine or math or politics or music or philosophy. You might hear Mary Magdalene or Georgia O'Keeffe, or you might want to watch Shakespeare's new play there. Because writers continue to write and composers continue to compose. So great minds, philosophers continue to think and come up with new ideas and new information. So you can see so many or hear so many people there. Anyone could get up and share their life story here. And as there's no judgment, and you might learn something about how to get through life. There's always a question and answer section at the end of a lecture. So you can ask Mary Magdalene questions. You can ask Georgia O'Keeffe questions. You can ask Abraham Lincoln questions. I know my friend Sylvia Brown was talking about her spirit guide had gone to a lecture about Albert Einstein, and he was explaining relativity, and she could understand it easily. You could ask questions so they can make it simpler if it's not your subject area, which is kind of nice. You can gain new knowledge there, obviously, because all these philosophers, all these great minds are there that you can learn from. You can listen to experts in their field. So, who is it you would like to listen to? Maybe you have a favorite, like Thomas Jefferson or Madame Curie. You could ask your spirit guide to let you know when your favorite or favorites are going to speak. Maybe you want to hear John Steinbeck. Maybe you want to hear some philosopher, some inventor. Maybe you want to hear Edison explain how he invented things. And afterwards, there's question and answers, but also people will get together in small groups and discuss what they learned. You might want to go out to the redwood forest next to the temple and discuss it there. You might want to give a talk or a lecture, and you might want to go there to practice. There goes my phone again. Okay, if you're on Facebook, I'm going to hopefully upload the YouTube video to Facebook so that it's not my phone falling every second. Anyway, okay, there's 4 ways to get there. You could meditate to go to the temple of lectures, and you'd be looking for a big hall, orange dome, golden fence, and golden gate. So that's kind of easy to find. Look for the Golden Gate, not Golden Gate, San Francisco, but Golden Gate around the temple. Okay, so you can get there by meditating. You can get there by astrally projecting. You can get there when you're asleep. Ask your spirit guide to guide you to the temple of lectures while you're asleep and ask to remember. If you're going to practice for a talk, you might not need to remember, just practice. But it's kind of nice to hear those great minds in that hall. You can also go during hypnosis. You can do self-hypnosis, or you can contact someone like me who can guide you there. Okay. All right. So my phone just ended the talk. So I will need to put this on Facebook again. Anyway, this is a place you go to get help with public speaking. This is a place you can go when you're writing a paper. So if you're in school or in college, or you need to write something for a journal, then you can go there to get some help. Maybe you want to talk to a famous science researcher and you are a scientist and want some help writing a paper, writing an article for a journal. That would be fine. If you have trouble with a subject, maybe you want to talk to Madame Curie about radiation, you can find out about a topic there. You can listen to lectures. You can talk to speakers. You can gain knowledge. You can find experts in their field there all the time. I think it's a wonderful place to visit. You can just sit there and take in the knowledge. And everyone talks to everyone. So if you want to go up and talk to Muhammad, go ahead. You want to go up and talk to Buddha? Go ahead. You want to go up and talk to Einstein? Go right ahead. You can talk to anyone you want to. So remember, give yourself a chance to go there. Remember, often you do not get there the first time, like riding a bike. It may take more than one time to get there, and that's okay. And if you still have trouble, talk to a hypnotist to help you get there, spiritual hypnotist. I'd be glad to help you. Contact me. So, Temple of Lectures, a wonderful place to visit if you want to see any of God's messengers and hear what they have to say. There's another temple that you can go to for God's messengers, which I'll talk about another time, but this is for gaining knowledge and for lectures. So if that's your point of view at this point in time, this would be the hall or temple to visit. So thank you for being with me. Sorry about all the glitches in recording. I think part of it is the solar flares that are going on and things are not working well right now. But thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next Wednesday at 10 a.m. USA Pacific time. Thanks. Bye.